stable in Sydney. It's interesting to see how it goes. Now Oiwatsi's in its gate, Insurpassable, waiting on Strong. We race Bathurst Tab meeting next Friday, Grenfell on Saturday, a non-tabber. Have some great incentives there for the trainers and jockeys. About $350 petrol vouchers to be spread amongst the leading 3 jockeys and trainers, and I think there's about 5 petrol vouchers worth $50 each. Lucky book prizes. So they always put on a great show over at Grenfell, their once-a-year meeting. Now there's one to move here, and that will be Strong. Procyon set. Insurpassable. Categorically hasn't raced for 3 years. It's now trained by Clint Lundholm. It's a bit over 3 years since the last race, August 2010. Did have a bit of form around it back in that time, but a long time out of the action. And now the red light's on here for race 3, smallest field of the day, and they're about to go here. Oiwatsi the favourite, change of colours, black and blue diagonal stripes. Starter Ray Canham still holds them here. Racing now, Oiwatsi's won the start. Insurpassable, hard ridden, tries to take it on. Strong goes up on the outside to now be second, followed then by Procyon, momentarily 3 deep. Over on the inside of it was Categorically, and about 6 lengths off last was Atomic Blaze. Oiwatsi comes past the 800, 2.5 lengths on Strong. Insurpassable on the inside there Categorically, and Procyon still wide, and half a dozen lengths to Atomic Blaze, racing towards the 600. Oiwatsi about only 3/4 now from Strong, about 2 lengths back to Categorically, then Insurpassable, Procyon, and last of all was Atomic Blaze. Oiwatsi leads for home. Strong makes a challenge on the outside, 2 lengths back Categorically. Procyon is pulled out to make its run, but it's Oiwatsi just in front. Strong. Oiwatsi draws away now to lead by a length and a half to Strong, then Procyon. Atomic Blaze from a mile back starts to run home well, but Oiwatsi's going to win this pretty easily. Oiwatsi down to the line by maybe 4 lengths to, or 3.5 to 4 lengths over Strong, and out wide Atomic Blaze, who came from a long last, then Procyon, Insurpassable, and last in was Categorically, but it was having its first run for over 3 years. $1.40, $1.04 for Oiwatsi, but when they win like that, even though I suppose the people who took the short odds, Strong incidentally number 6, $4.60 a place, but when you take the short odds, I suppose people get a bit scared when they see Strong got to win about 3/4 of a length to turning for home. But she was sitting very, very quietly, Winona Costner. Quite a talented galloper, this 3-year-old Oiwatsi. A Bay of Brown Gilding 3 by Zays, who had a Madame Frost, trained by Dean Murphin at Bathurst. 3, 6, 2 and 1 are official. 3, 6, 2 and 1. It was 2 3/4 lengths by a half neck, 2 3/4 by a half neck, and the time was 102.48. 102.48. 2 3/4 lengths by a half neck. Yeah, I've seen Oiwatsi do that before. Horses have run up to him in the straight, and but then you look and see the jockey's just sitting as quiet as anything on Oiwatsi, and just a tiny little bit of a loosening of the reins, and away he goes. He's going to win a fair few races. A pretty handy trainer, this fellow Dean Murphin. He's having a good success rate. Now, race number 4 today, and in race 4, the scratchings in race 4. Number 6, Miss Ubiquity, who came out at 9 a.m. and also scratch number 10, Matamio, and race 4's time to go at 2:40.
I know he was pelted in at the weights, but he still did at both ends. Interesting enough, Dean, you thought he was in struggle street on the turn, but I think Winona Costin was kidding to you.
I wouldn't say struggle street.
I just quietly on it. Gave it a little bit more rain in the straight,
out with him, and he did.
And away at race for a good win. Strong held on pretty well, and Atomic Blaze.
He's not a big horse, this bloke, but this preparation, he's really set the world afire, hasn't he?
Turn is about 6-7 lengths off
so
last.
genuine. He's going to beat horses that are better than him in ability because he's got a perfect racing pattern. Will win to win.
Mick Cox up at Coonabarabran.
And anyway, I'm going to tip him out after today. He's had a fantastic prep. He's done everything we wanted of him in this preparation, and he's earned a break. I promised him to, actually, yes, I was talking to him in the box. I said, if you win tomorrow, you can go for a break, and a promise is a promise.
Bringing him back for a 3-year-old race, probably over the mountains later on.
I'd like to think he could. I think he is good enough to win a race in town. They're very strong at the moment, and we even toyed with the idea of taking him one day to Canterbury here for a 3-year-old maiden race, and in the nominations there were group horses in it, so we thought this is a bit strong now, but he'll have a break. He'll come back, probably have 6 weeks out, and then come back and come into work, and through the summer months you might find a nice week race in town for him.
You placed him very well, and you obviously got him right on the mark.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, Tim. That's great. Thank you.
There we go, Dave. Dean Murphy doesn't have a big team in work, having a terrific rate at the moment, and placing your horses is what it's all about, and he can certainly place his horses. Did it in great fashion. Was $1.60, but I said it'll justify that quote. Well, Dave, I think they poured a fair bit of water into the track here, and I was talking to Gary Lunn earlier about Strong, and he said she's come back a lot better this preparation, and maybe all her runs